Yo, what is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here. As you can see here, I am repping the Steelers jersey. I am repping the Steelers hat. And you know what time it is. The NFL season starts this Sunday on 9/11, and I can't wait. The Pittsburgh Steelers football season is back, and we start our season away at Cincinnati against the Bengals. Obviously, a great way to start the season. But anyways, there's been so much going on during the Steelers offseason that I didn't talk to you guys about that I want to get into this video. I want to talk about the stuff that have been going on that I didn't get a chance to do. But before I do, I want to apologize. I didn't have the chance to do a video. I think the last video that I did was when Ben Roethlisberger retired. And it's been a while. Obviously, a shitload of stuff went down during the off season I want to talk about, so I just want to apologize. Obviously, I was doing some other videos, plus I was busy with work, but I want to get this video talking about some stuff that's been going on. Obviously, I want to talk about this big thing that happened with the stadium. Obviously, the Pittsburgh Steelers changed their stadium name to Arkansas Stadium. Arkansas Stadium. Look, obviously Steeler fans aren't a big fan of it. I've seen a lot of Steeler fans saying that this is bullshit. I think Arkansas Stadium is based off of a bank that's not even in Pennsylvania. I think it's in like Michigan or something. But a lot of Steelers fans are saying, "What? This is bullshit." I just much rather I'm just gonna keep saying Heinz Field, and I might even do that because I think this name is bullshit. Like Arkansas Stadium, but you think that's dumb. The Bengals changing their stadium name was even worse, but I'm not going to talk about that now. Obviously, that was a big thing. Look, I grew up watching the Steelers at Three Rivers Stadium. I grew up watching them at Heinz Field, and now, they changed their stadium from Heinz Field to Arkansas Stadium, which is, I don't know what to think about it. A lot of Steelers fans are not a big fan of it. They're going to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to call it Arkansas Stadium. I'm going to just keep calling it Heinz Field. Do whatever. Um, and obviously, the big thing was the draft. We obviously drafted Kenny Pickett, a player that every Steeler fan wanted. They just wasn't a big fan of getting him in like the round two or something. He could like Steeler fans saying that we could have got him like in the later round, like round four, round five. Um, but Kevin Colbert did a great job in his last moments of GM and just getting so many good players. Obviously, and he stepped down, and we bring in a new GM in Omar Khan. And look, Omar Khan has been an absolute amazing GM so far, making some moves. We obviously was thinking of getting we obviously were thinking of trading Mason Rudolph a couple weeks ago. And then we obviously bring in a veteran of Mitch Trubisky. And look, I'm not a big fan of Mitch. Um, I'm not a big fan of Mitch, to be honest, but he has been named our Week 1 starter against the Bengals. And look, a lot of us said that, oh, Kenny Pickett should start, and this whole quarterback situation wasn't really going the way it was, and the summer camp happened, and it just went into like chaos. Like, I don't know what you would just say, but they were fighting for, now that Big Ben's gone, who's going to be the starter, and obviously the only choice would be Mitch Trubisky, whoever his name is. I can't say his name. But Mitch, I'm gonna just say Mitch. What the fuck? Obviously, Mitch has the veteran skills, the experience, and look, it makes sense. Look, I wanted Kenny Pickett to start, but he's only a rookie. He has to learn a rope from veterans from like Mitch. Mitch who had played with the Bears, and it makes sense that we start Mitch because he has the experience, and Kenny Pickett is just right behind him. There was a mistake with the depth chart, actually. They said that Mason Rudolph was the quarterback number 2 spot. Kenny Pickett was 3, but they made a mistake. Kenny Pickett is at 2. Mason Rudolph is at 3, of course, because he's garbage. I don't give a crap. I would have killed myself if Mason Rudolph was number 1, but Mitch gets to start week 1, and I don't know how long we're starting Mitch for. Look, I'm not a big fan of Mitch, but we'll see what this dude can do. Knowing the Bengals, they won the AFC North. They went on a playoff run to the Super Bowl where they fell short. And we can't count the Bengals out. They're a good team. Um, it was pretty much only the rush defense that was giving up issues like last season. But anyways, getting back to that, we have hired some other staff. We have hired Terrell Austin as defensive coordinator. Terrell Austin, he's a former Bengals defensive coach, and look, people are gonna say, "Oh, this was a horrible pick," because when Terrell Austin was defensive coordinator, well, I don't know what he was on the Bengals, but he was pretty bad. According to Bengal fans like Dashy, they didn't like Terrell Austin. But the thing is, I have to see, and then the defense. The defense was the issue last season, and he's the defensive coordinator. And people are gonna say that, "Oh, we should." Uh, I understand, like a lot of Steeler fans aren't a big fan of this pick because Terrell Austin is a failure of a defensive coach coordinator or whatever. Um, and all I can say is like it's normal because this guy didn't have success in Cincinnati and now he's with us. And our defense is a thing that has struggled. But look, talking about this class, we obviously grabbed a big pickup in Miles Jack, who was a former Jaguars. He's a linebacker. Miles Jack is a beast. I love what he did in the preseason. It kind of brings up our you know defense. Obviously Cameron Hayward's coming back. Obviously Hayward's coming back. DJ Watt. I love to see him break out the sack record for a single season. Obviously he got hurt in the preseason, so I don't know what the extent of the injury. Deontay Johnson also got hurt, but um, and then there's Devin Bush, Miles Jack up there in like Alex Highsmith. He's in his second year now, I believe. There's Cameron Sutton. Terrell Edmonds sucks. I don't know why he became a starter. This guy can't cover for shit. I told you guys I wanted Terrell Edmonds gone. Terrell Edmonds sucks. Like I hate him. I want him gone, but apparently he gets the starter. If you want to start Terrell Edmonds, you better not fucking get slanted by like what 62-yard passes. And then there's Minka Fitzpatrick, and there's also Arthur Method. And you know that's basically. And then we also got DeMarvin Leo in the draft, but he's gonna be a third string. He's not gonna start. So obviously Hayward has more experience than Leo. Um, um, and looking at the wide receiver, man. Let me talk about the wide receiver. So the wide receiver, we obviously got starting Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson. Obviously, no surprise there. We drafted a rookie in George Pickens. Look, oh my God, I'm telling you guys, this kid is going to be unbelievable. George Pickens is unbelievable. He's going to be an unbelievable wide receiver. He had an unbelievable catch from Mason Rudolph in one of the preseason games. By the way, we were 3-0 in the preseason games. But George Pickens had an unbelievable catch. I'm telling you, George Pickens was a steal. George Pickens is an amazing player. He's going to have a hell of a rookie season, just like Najee Harris. Najee Harris had an unbelievable rookie season. Obviously, Najee Harris is going to start, obviously. I don't even know why Benny Snell Jr. is still on the team, but he's only a third string running back. And obviously, the fullback, Derek Watt, you got to but I'm telling you, George Pickens was a steal. I love this kid. I can't wait to see him in action. And then obviously George Pickens is obviously replacing Juju Smith-Schuster, and obviously we lost Ray McLeod. But the O line just was some issues. I can't believe like it's good because Kendrick Green is not starting. Kendrick Green is a fucking bum. He's a clown. He's a bitch ass player. He sucks. I'm glad he's not starting. So the O line, um, Kevin Dodson, Mason Cole, James Daniels, and then there's some other freaking I don't know. They just suck. And this O line got to just protect your quarterback because the O line has been some issues throughout the years. That's the whole reason why Ben got hurt and a lot of the times. But the tight end positions, Pat Frymus is obviously starting, and then there's Zach Gentry, and then Connor Hayward is another rookie that we picked up, and he's actually the younger brother of Cameron Hayward. And we got three set of brothers on this team now, but obviously Connor Hayward, he's not starting, so he has the Heath Miller number at 83, and he's a third string tight end. Obviously, Pat Farmas has the experience, and he's been starting with us. We started Zach Gentry a couple times, and that's just that. And look, the rush defense was the issue for this team, and it just that's just what killed us. And with Miles Jack, I think we can get some rush defense going. And obviously Chris Boswell is our kicker, and then there's Presley Harvin the third. He's okay, I guess. People saying that he's a pretty good kicker, and yeah. But moving on, we hired a new senior defensive assistants and linebackers coach in Brian Flores. Let me tell you about Brian Flores. He's just a Steeler fans. Excuse me. Steeler fans are like absolute. Excuse me. Steeler fans are like absolute happy that we grabbed him. Look, this guy used to be with Miami, and the success that Brian had with the Dolphins was just amazing. The defensive assistant and linebackers coach, he can do something with us. He had quite a success when he was with the Dolphins. Brian Flores is going to be a playmaker, and I love this pick. And look, I wasn't a fan of the Pro Austin pick, but what can you do? People are saying that the defense was the number one thing that we had issues, and we hire a freaking bum that was in Cincinnati that didn't have any success at all. And now you bring in Brian Flores, a defensive assistant. He can make plays. He had success, some success when he was over in Miami, and now he's a defensive assistant. This was a great pick, and that's the whole reason why I love him. Or Khan as general manager. Omar Khan has been doing a great job of GM. Um, but I love Brian Flores, and I can't wait to see what this defense can do, obviously. And this big pick with Miles Jack, he's a great player and all. DJ Watt, obviously. And the question is, can Mitch do the unthinkable and go to Cincinnati and get the upset or the win, whatever? I don't know if it will be an upset, but that's just that. Um, but anyways, talking about some other things, it's just the season will be weird without Ben. The question is, can we win without Ben? That's just the thing. We still have Najee Harris. We still have these weapons on defense. Obviously, with the Miles Jack ad, and then there's DeMarvin Leo. But because the crazy thing is, I actually have a friend that knows Lamarvin Leo in real life, so that'd be crazy if I could meet him. But but look, I'm not gonna talk about the Bengals. I'm gonna do another video or something later on. But the thing is, like, this is stacked with talent. George Pickens is gonna be unbelievable. Obviously, Najee Harris is coming in his second year of his rookie season. Najee Harris is gonna be unbelievable. Obviously, and who knows what's gonna happen to Mason Rudolph? There are rumors that we're gonna like trade him. That's just that. But I don't know what I feel, what our record will be. So I don't remember if I did a, prediction video. I might do it at some point. But that's what I have to talk about real quick. So that's your Steelers talk. I didn't really get into the stuff that has happened. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. The Steelers take on the Bengals in week 1 to start the NFL season in Cincinnati. And I am out. I am Bruin Steel here, and I'll see you guys later. Go Steelers!